Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Very unexpected live stream incoming your way. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. I'm genuinely all over the place today. And we're going to stream. We're going to gather some resources today. How is everyone doing? Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, happy Friday. It is already Friday. I can't believe that. New video tomorrow, chat. New video coming out tomorrow. Oh my gosh, if you guys see these chests, you are going to be so upset. Oh man. Okay. Let's just jump in. Hello. Well, okay, there we go. Hello. Hello. Sorry that I haven't been live. I have been pretty busy, chat. I had to get a new GPU. So I got a new graphics card because my other graphics card was making all my recordings and stuff super laggy. It was not a good thing. It was really not a good thing. So I'm live now. I don't normally go live at this time, and definitely not on Fridays. I don't know how long we're gonna be live for. We're gonna do our best. You guys might see some spoilers for the new episode from tomorrow that are gonna be on today's live. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything about that. You guys will just have to deal with it. But let me go ahead. Just don't look in all of these. Okay, we will eventually address this, but just don't look at it. Okay, this is all the stuff that I used for the project, and it's gonna be hard to avoid spoilers completely, but try not to look over there, chat. Try not to look over there. Happy weekend. Almost the weekend, indeed. Although I probably do have to work a little bit tomorrow morning. At least doing cutting up some footage, but most of the stuff that I had to do this week is now done. I was hoping to get a little bit further with a different video that I started. But you know, honestly, like, I can't really be too upset. I had some computer issues. I had to get a new GPU, and you know, that's just where we are. I don't know why I'm farming this. We don't need this anymore. But how is everyone doing? How has everyone's week been? Oh, there's a wandering trader. Hello. Oh, mini diamond block. Mini sniffer egg. Oh, I wish that we had a sniffer egg to give this person. We don't though, unfortunately. We do not. But the first thing that we're gonna do before we get into the resource gathering chat, I need to go over here and work on fixing my tools up. My tools have taken a beating. But how are you all doing today? I see Xylo in here. Keeks, welcome in. Jersey, welcome in. Oh, Keeks is Kiana. Hello, darling. Sorry, YouTube changed your guys' display names, so now it shows like your channel name instead of whatever you have as your display name. So sorry if I know your name. I apologize. Jersey, how's it going? Vaughn, how's it going? Chrisanne, hello. Cassie, welcome in. Ayali, welcome in. How's it going? Cloud, welcome in. The Wandering Trader is very good. All right. So you guys are going to see this tomorrow anyways, but this is the XP farm that we spent some time on stream making. And this is actually our home for our mending villager. Here she is. She's got our double mending trade over here, and she's also got looting. She is a very special villager. So she lives in this little XP farm place, and I still have to clean up all my chests. Don't judge me, chat. I'm just a girl. I'm doing my best. I am doing my best. But let's go ahead. We're gonna repair our tools really quick because we're not gonna get much progress done if we don't repair our tools. Wish my Wandering Trader had nice stuff like that in Bedrock. I wish that as well. How's it going, Mama Witch? Welcome in. How's it going, Kiana? Hope your week has been going well. How was everyone's holiday? If you celebrated the holiday, I have some Americans here. How was everyone's holiday? I had my holiday last Saturday instead of on Thursday. It was so nice. We had food for days, like literally for days. Lisa, welcome in. How's it going? Is that a texture pack? Yeah, it's a texture pack for the villagers. I think it's called something like Omnix Squirrel Villagers, but there's a whole list of texture packs and mod packs and stuff in the, or mods and all that in the description. There's like a card link. She is a queen villager, Cassie. She's got this whole place to herself. Don't come over here. I'm afraid that you will die. And I really don't want Mendington to die because she's got the double mending trade. I've never seen that on a villager before. What do we need over there still? We need chainmail and iron. Chainmail and iron, but I haven't seen any chainmail or iron. Wait, that's chainmail and iron that we already have, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What about in the... Nope, not in the hoppers either, chat. Yeah, no problem, Vaughn. Good luck, good luck. Howdy doody, apologies for the accidental spam. No worries at all, Mama Witch. All good. Hope that you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see ya. We just got our Christmas tree yesterday. It was windy and cold, so my little one and I ducked into the store at the farm. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad that you guys were able to get warm and duck in somewhere. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been so cold here as well. Like, genuinely. That is awesome that you guys got, or that you just got your tree. We have our tree up as well. Hold on. Chat, I'll show you guys a picture of my tree. In my family, I always put up my tree on Thanksgiving. So whatever day that we celebrate Thanksgiving, me and my partner always put it up. So let me grab it. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, I only have a picture of it from the side. I apologize. This is kind of awkward. This is kind of awkward. I didn't take a picture of it this year. Okay. I think I can show it like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, don't judge me for my cat's scratching post, okay? They've been tearing that thing up. And we're getting them a new one for Christmas, but unfortunately they just have to deal with this one for now. But there's our cat Luna, and this is our tree. It's just very, very cute, and you know, we've got like a bunch of different mushrooms and drinks and Fortnite ornaments and stuff. We try to get one new ornament every year. So this year, this one's my new one. This is like a Taylor Swift ornament. Yes, chat, I am that person, okay? I am that person. But we got a Taylor Swift ornament, and then he got this beer with glass thing. That was his new ornament this year. But yeah, I'm super happy with our tree. It's like very, very cute. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so I just celebrated my friend's birthday. Nice, nice. I hope you had a good time. Yeah, I think it's only the Americans that do Thanksgiving. Love your streams, by the way. I always watch the VODs while working. Oh, thank you so much for watching the VODs. That really means a lot. Never change. Thanks, Redwood Crafts. Welcome in. Double mending? Yeah, both books. So the first book of this villager and the second book were both mending. And right now it's 1 emerald because I just traded a bunch with them, but it goes back up to 2. So it's a 1 emerald and a 2 emerald mending. And then they have looting 3 too. So they're just like a really goated villager, to be honest. We had our first snow this week in Colorado. Oh my gosh. Congrats, congrats. Hopefully it wasn't too deep or too much. I'm still upset that you can't make chain armor even though chains are in the game. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Copper chain armor would be amazing. I agree. Oh, right. Canadians have Thanksgiving as well. They're basically Americans. Just a slight upgrade, right? A slight upgrade. We love the cozy Christmas tree. We haven't gotten ours up yet. Oh my gosh. I hope you are able to get it up soon. I mean, I know some cultures don't put up their tree until like almost Christmas. But for me, I like it when it's up at the end of November, because then you have the whole month to enjoy it. You know what I mean? I really like that. Shizuka, welcome in. How are you doing? Lovely. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for saying that, Xylo. I appreciate that. I've been trying for a long time to have a very cozy tree. It's colorful and whimsical and cute, and I feel like it represents me and him really well. I also listen to the VODs and long plays while in bed. Aw, William, thank you so much for watching them. I appreciate that. Kiana says, we also had our first snow. I got stuck and had to call off work. Oh no. I hope they are all unstuck now and everything's good. That is terrible. My baby's trying to drink Pepsi. Oh my gosh. You know what? To be fair though, if I was that baby, I'd be like, give me that Pepsi. Like, why do you get that and I don't? Low-key, I kind of get it. I kind of get where they're coming from, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, chat. We have so much stuff in here to put away. Wow, who's gonna come up and clean this world up? Because this world, chat, this world is a mess. And you know, that's probably what we should be working on, is putting everything away. But I would so much rather chop some resources once we get our tools all mended. Give the kid Pepsi? I mean, probably not a good idea to give the kid Pepsi, but I understand where the kid's coming from. Thanks, Mr. Scoutcraft. Appreciate that. Mr. K says, what are your plans for today's live? To be honest, I don't really have any. I kind of just went live on a whim. But I do want to chop down some trees because we are basically out of wood. I want to show you guys the project, but I know I can't. I know I can't. But after this whole thing and everything I do in the rest of episode 3, which is coming out tomorrow, chat. New episode of the hardcore series tomorrow. I'm pretty much like out of wood, like completely out of wood. I have a little bit of pale oak and that's pretty much it. So I want to try to get some stuff in stockpile because I'm going to be building a lot in episode 4 as well. I mean, I know I build a lot basically every single episode, but in episode 4 I'm building more than I've built in any other episode, probably all the episodes combined. Which is a little bit scary to think about, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we're just gonna grab as much stuff as we can in through these. We have so much just like random bits and bobs. Why do I have so much random leather? What was I doing here, chat? Also, who are we gonna blame for this? I feel like someone should be blamed for letting me do this. You know what? Let's blame Vaughn. Vaughn's not here. You guys good with blaming Vaughn? I think blaming Vaughn works, right? Not bad. Oh yeah, we have so much to do. We have so much to do. Okay, let's swap over our axe. I was just able to convince my parents to get a Kobo and e-reader, so I'm so excited. Let's go! That's awesome. What is the first book that you want to read on your Kobo? The forest is trembling at the word of Froggy being short of wood. Yeah, no, it's honestly very, very bad. But we are going to be planting our own forest because we do have bones for days now, so we have tons of bone meal. So, you know, honestly, I think it's fine. Maybe still a little bit scary for the forest, but what can you really do about that? Like, you're the forest. Why are you scared? I'm scared. I'm scared of everything all the time. I am starting to run out of bone meal though, chat. I know that there's a half of a double chest. More than that. And we just took a bunch of bones too. I know that. Like, logically, I know that, but I'm starting to run out. We gotta get these chests filled up. I saw him do it. Yeah, true. Dang it, Vaughn. Can you stop having so much willpower? Just go down the stream? Bro. Want to read the Housemaid series? Okay, okay. That's exciting. I actually think I'm gonna start a new book that got recommended to me by someone called The Everlasting. It's basically about like this scholar who is like trying to write a book about the most famous like knight of like the kingdom, and he goes back in time and like lives alongside the knight, and it's a woman. The knight is a woman, chat. So I'm very, very excited about that. I love a good like woman like fighter kind of story. I don't know, I'm just very, very excited about that. Someone close to me recommended that to me, so I'm gonna try it out. Almost done, chat. Almost done. I don't really care about the shovel, because we do have a couple of extra shovels. I should replace my hoe as well, but it's fine. We don't really need that right now. Ow! Don't be rude. This is good enough, chat. Good enough. All right, hold on. I have to reorganize my... Wait, what is going on? Okay, wait. I have to reorganize my inventory, though. Otherwise, I will explode. I don't make the rules. This is just how it is. Well, actually, I think I do make the rules, but... I don't know. I don't know who makes the rules here. All right, chat. And just a reminder, on the right, where all that pink is, don't look. Don't look. No one look. No one look. Oh, there's socks. Wait. Oh, bro. Socks. You're really kind of being a jerk. Put that bed down. Not for you. There we go. Okay. Don't look, chat. Don't look. I have to look, though, because... Oh my god, there's a baby zombie. Run! Ah! Okay. Socks, just come over here. You're just doing too much. You're doing the most, and you don't need to be doing all that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I need to clean, chat. Not my house. Like, my house is pretty clean, but like, I need to clean this world up. This is bad. It hasn't been this bad ever yet in this world, and it's bad, chat. It's like, this is horrible. Hey, come back over here. What are you doing, dude? What? What? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? What just happened? Hi, Christine. Welcome in. What was that? What is happening? Tiger Storm, hello, hello. I hardly ever get to catch you live because of time zones. I'm so glad to spend at least a little time. Yeah, oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much for the thanks as well. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to thank me. That is very, very kind, Lara. I hope that you are having a great day. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the content. We have some copper golems to help, but the only problem is that Robert only does 10 chests and he can't reach these ones. So I've got to get another one in here, but I just haven't yet. You know, I just haven't bothered with that yet. He's doing his best, you know? I can't really say anything negative about him, even though I want to. Seth, welcome in, welcome in. Why are there two? There were two before, I think. There were already two, I do believe. All right, chat. We're gonna get a bunch of pretty much. This is what we have. This is what we have. Okay, so it's not it's an exaggeration that we have nothing. But as you can see, we don't have spruce. We don't have dark oak. We have no oak. And maybe we have a little bit of dark oak over here somewhere. Yeah, we have two. We have two. Maybe it's a good time to like go through all this actually, just to find all the wood stuff. Can look at all this stuff that I used. These are all the blocks, chat, that I used for the new build. Can you believe this? This is like ridiculous, right? Hazel, welcome in, welcome in. How's it going, lovely? Do I put stripped wood with the logs? I think I put stripped wood in there. Yeah, we've got basically nothing, John. We've got almost nothing. All right. Let's get out there. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get some resource collection going. And it's just gonna be a chill resource collection stream. I know that that's not maybe the most exciting content, but the real content comes tomorrow, chat. The real content comes with the video tomorrow. Roberts is trying his best. Hey, I will never say that he wasn't trying his best. I will say though that maybe he could like search more than 10 chests. I don't know, more than 10 would be good. I gotta go. Okay, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Hope you feel better soon. But yeah, chat, it's been a busy couple of weeks. Last week I only worked 2 days. And then I was having a lot of computer issues as well. So I had to get a new graphics card, and now those issues appear to be fixed. At least the stream is looking smooth. Hope it's looking as smooth as for you guys as well. Maybe you should build an auto storage sorter. Yeah, we're not anywhere near ready for that yet. We do need a bigger storage room, but we are definitely not ready for an auto sorter yet. I don't have a good source of redstone, and I have like 2 stacks right now. But eventually we will get an auto storage thing going. I plan on putting it, I plan on putting it over here underneath this birch forest. So there's going to be like a bridge over there, but just to keep it out of the valley so it doesn't get too laggy. I'm trying to like spread things out a little bit. Yeah, no problem, Xylo. Have a good one. Enjoy. Good luck. Sometimes the best isn't good enough. True. There's a new cat. A new Ruth cat. Ruthie 3. Wait, we gotta get her. I haven't seen a new cat in a while. But of course I haven't been on this side, so... There we go. Yeah, you can chill there for a bit, Ruthie 3. All good. Maguni says, I was wondering how you collect resources for building. Do you build on creative and use a blueprint mod to count how many blocks you need? Or do you just go back and forth if you need more? When I'm like building a specific thing, I definitely do the Lightmatica thing. At least for content, just because it's kind of messy looking. If you see in the middle of a time lapse, it randomly stops because, you know, I had to go get more stacks of spruce. But, if I'm just like building on my own, then I'll go get more. I tend to overgather too, so I try to make it like estimates, sorry. And then whatever I don't, whatever I need to go get more or whatever I don't use, I just, you know, roll it over. Wow, that made no sense. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. I'm sorry. My brain's lagging. Dev and welcome in. How's it going? I think I saw something on the minimap. I don't know what you think you saw. You may have seen something, but I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I just work here. Also, I'm sorry if like my words are a little bit messed up on this stream. I apologize for that. I should tell you guys something. So I started using this new mouthwash. You know, like after you brush your teeth, sometimes you know, you mouthwash. I don't mouthwash every single day, but like a couple times a week, you know what I mean? But we got a new one and I'm like super allergic to it, chat. And I didn't realize that until I'd been using it for like a week already. And it like completely like stripped my tongue and like part of my mouth, like almost like acid, chat. It doesn't even, it's an alcohol free one too, so I was really surprised that it did not agree with me that well. So I yeah, I don't know, I'm not using that one anymore. But my like tongue and like mouth are still a little bit sore, so I might like, I don't know, I might pronounce things a little bit weird. I apologize if I do. Jinx, hello, welcome in, lovely. Hope you're doing well. I feel like 90% of the streams that we do on this channel are me gathering dark oak logs. I'm pretty sure that's 90% of my content. Oh, thank you so much, Lucy. It's better than it was last week. Last week it was way worse, but it's still a little bit sore. It's still a little bit sore, and I feel a little bit like I can't place things where they normally go in my mouth. Does that make sense? Like when I'm talking and my, like where my tongue goes is weird. I don't really know how to explain it. It just feels, it feels like weird still. Waiting for hardcore episode. Tomorrow is episode 3. Last week was a holiday for me, so I did not have time to get it out last week. But this week it's going out tomorrow. It's already scheduled, so tomorrow at like an hour from now, whatever time that is for you tomorrow, it'll be out. Oh, and I just made some tea too, chat. When you get a new auto sorter, will you use the copper golems? I don't know. I don't know. I've got to do some testing. It's possible. Maybe for some things. Maybe for some things. Venus, hello, welcome. Okay, there we go. Carrie Saw, hello, good morning. How are you doing, lovely? Cry for him says, usually frog streams are at 2 a.m. for me. I miss them. Glad I'm able to catch this one. Yeah, I was feeling a little bit impulsive today. And also I'm putting off working on another video that I'm supposed to be working on. Cause I don't know. I just got some other stuff done and I was just not feeling like sitting down to edit. So I was like, you know what? We might as well do some resource collection in hardcore because we're gonna need the resources eventually anyways. No, Siu, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good. That's a good reminder to make sure you're checking or swapping those out. Like every week I do mine. How's it going, Carrie Saw? Or is it Carissa? Now I'm gonna feel silly that I didn't ask this before, but your old name had a W at the end, so I thought it was Carrie Saw, but now I'm like, is it Carissa? I don't know, let me know. Or Carrie, can I call you Carrie? How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. And welcome in for everyone who is not normally able to make it at this time, or make it to the normal streams. I don't normally stream at this time. This is not a new stream time for me. This is just like a one time or a once in a while type of thing. Just because I did not feel like editing today. So instead I was like, I want to be productive, but I haven't streamed in a while because I, you know, had to finish an episode in the holidays and I was having some graphics cards issues that I had to, you know, have my graphics card replaced. But now we're all good. Oh no, Shizuka, you also had that before. Yeah, it's one of those things where if you don't like think about it, it could like definitely like slip up and catch up before you know it, you know? I'm just waking up before work. Oh, nice. I hope that you have a great day at work today. It's Friday. Hopefully you're gonna have a good weekend too. Yo, Gothic Witch, or Gothic Vampire Witch, sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm actually super excited. Tomorrow, chat, I'm gonna work a little bit in the morning. I've got some cleaning to do in the morning as well. But then my partner and I are gonna be making some chocolate chip cookies and some nacho cheese dip. Not to have together. He wants the cookies and I want the cheese dip. And we're gonna have a movie marathon in the afternoon. And I'm trying to convince him to watch Lord of the Rings with me because I'm really in the mood for like, you know, just a very like cozy, like, I don't know, wonderful movie saga. And he was like, I don't know about all that. We don't have 12 hours. And I was like, you're right. You're right. So I think he hates me. Yo, Renegade Jay, welcome in. How you doing, love? Hope you're having a great one. Could be a fun mix though. Yeah, imagine dipping. Imagine dipping, Seth. Oh, nice, nice. Gothic, I hope you have a good time. That's one of the things I love about being a YouTuber. You can stream when you want. That's fair. You guys think that that would work together? I don't know. I don't know if I trust any of your palettes right now. I don't know if I like chocolate and cheese together. But chat, I have a mild chocolate allergy too, so that might be why. It's like a lactose allergy, but I don't know what it is in chocolate that I'm allergic to. It's milk chocolate, it's dark chocolate, it's all of them. It just makes me you know, similar to like lactose intolerant people. It's very similar to that. I don't want to say too much. We always talk about poop here. And you know, today I just want to have a poop-free day, chat. It's the sweet and salty. That's very fair. I'm great. Also, Loki, if you get him some frosting and lightly heat it up, he could dip his cookies while you dip your nachos. Oh, that's a genius idea. That's actually so big brain. What? I might do that. I might make some like buttercream or something because I have some powdered sugar that I have to use. No, white chocolate is okay. I just don't really like white chocolate that much. It's just so sweet. But the dark chocolate and milk chocolate for sure, and also like semi-sweet, all of that stuff. It gives me the need to use the restroom really bad. So I usually avoid chocolate because, okay, I found out that I had a chocolate intolerance on my first day in high school. So imagine 13-year-old me. No, I was 12. I was 12 on my first day of high school because my birthday is in September. So imagine, chat, me, 12 years old, first day of high school. My mom got me a chocolate chip muffin, or like a chocolate muffin with chocolate chips in it. And she was like, this is for your first day of high school. You only have this day once. You know, have a good breakfast and, you know, that way you can like bring good energy into your day. And I was already suspicious because I was like, she is never nice. So what's this about? You know, side-eyeing. I should have listened to my instincts, chat. I should have listened to my instincts because every single class I had that day, I had to run to the toilet. I'm so serious. I'm not lactose intolerant though, Jersey. It's similar to lactose intolerance, but it's not caused by milk. I have dairy all the time with no problems. It's literally just something about chocolate that my body doesn't like. Chocolate allergies are actually really common. Really? Besides me and my sister, I don't know anyone else that has one. I mean, I always assume that it could be like a genetic thing because obviously we both have it. Because she's also very, very sensitive to chocolate. But yeah, I was like going to a new school for the first time. I didn't know everyone, and everyone in the school had been going to the same school for like ever. So everyone was like constantly staring at me, and people were like asking like why I was going off to the bathroom so bad, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna poop myself. Like why are you making me say that I'm gonna poop myself? This is my first day here. Come on now. I know that they were talking about me like when I was not in the room. They were like, wow, that girl has been in all my classes today and she's constantly running to the bathroom. Just so don't get the bowls confused. I could see a tortilla chip being good with the frosting, but I cannot get behind dipping a chocolate chip cookie into the cheese dip. I don't know, chat. That one might be a little bit too cursed for me. I always forget about the differences in schools. I was 16 years old when I went to high school, but I'm in Poland. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is weird to think about because I was like about to graduate high school when I was 16. One of your parents has the allergy, most likely your mom. Yeah, I think probably my mom has it, but maybe it's more like sensitive, or like she's less sensitive than we are. But that being said, I don't know if I've ever seen my mom eat chocolate. So I have no idea if she is or not. I feel sick if I have too much milk too early. I feel like that's kind of that's valid. Like maybe your body doesn't like breaking down like the milk proteins or something. I always feel I feel sick if I eat too much or too heavy in the morning. Like I usually just have some yogurt and granola and like maybe like a piece of fruit or something like that, because I don't know. Too much or too heavy food in the morning also makes me feel very ill. Cheese and chocolate is supposed to be a good combo. Really? Do people eat that? I'm not judging. I just don't know if I see those together in my brain. But then again, we are talking to a person that has a very limited palate, okay? I'm very picky. Actually, I'm a little bit less picky than I used to be, but still somewhat picky. My mom told me that coffee's not good. It depends. I feel like coffee can be fine if you are able to like really kind of limit your caffeine intake. A lot of people though are very, very dependent on caffeine from coffee. Something we sell from candy shops here are chocolate chippers. They're potato chips covered in chocolate. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good, actually. Maybe that would be something I would try. Risk it for the toilet after, you know? Aren't there like cheese chocolate fondues? I don't know, Chad. I'm not fancy. Oh, but the other thing, okay, guys. So on Thanksgiving, my mixer broke. I had a hand mixer and I was making cheesecake. And like midway through, while I was like, you know, making the cream into like the peaks, my mixer just broke. It just stopped working. So my partner was like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, I'll go get one to the store really quick. The dude was gone for like an hour, right? And I'm like, okay, this is not very quick. And I was like, can you stop and pick up like more heavy cream on your way home? Because like, I need more cream so that I can't like keep this. It's like half whipped. I thought you were like running down the street really quick. And he was like, oh yeah, no problem. Sorry. And I was like, it's fine. Like, it's all good. So he comes home, chat. Tell me how I fell to my knees and started crying. Chat, he bought me a KitchenAid. He went and bought me a KitchenAid because he knows I've been looking at one for like 5 years now. And I kept refusing to buy one. It was on sale for Black Friday. And he bought it for me. And he brought it home. And he brought home heavy cream, so I was able to wash all the parts of my mixer and immediately like put it to use. I could not believe that. Like, I genuinely couldn't believe it. I like fell to my knees and started crying. And then he was like, he had like teary eyes too, and he was like, I know you've wanted this for a really long time and now you can have it. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Right? Like, what an absolute W guy. I was completely surprised too. And he bought it in red too, which is the color that I wanted. I don't know how he knew that I wanted red, but he knew it. And I only wanted the red one because that was the one my grandma had. Well, she still has. I should say she still has, but she has a red one as well. So I like wanted one for like my whole life that was red. But when I bought mine a couple years ago, or I had one before I moved to the Netherlands, and I had to sell it because obviously like you can't just take a KitchenAid on the plane with you, Chad. That's not gonna happen. So can you imagine TSA trying to let me take a KitchenAid through? But yeah, so I had to sell my old one, and I've wanted one again ever since that happened, and he made that happen for me this year, and I was like really, really surprised. It was really such a sweet gesture as well. It wasn't even something that we talked about or anything. Like he was just like, I just know that you've wanted this for a long time. There you go. Like, enjoy. Right? Hi, princess. Welcome in, lovely. How are you doing? Bro's the goat. Bro is the goat. Low-key. Don't tell him I said this, but he's a very nice man. And when I'm talking about, you know, I hate men, I don't mean him. I also don't mean that literally. I just, you know, it's not like I hate all men. It's just like somehow it's always a man, even if it's not all them. Does that make sense? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I moved across the country and I packed my coffee pot in my luggage. To be fair, I would have done that too. I brought my water bottle. I brought measuring cups. I brought so many like weird things from like kitchen utensils and stuff that I didn't know if they would be the same over here. But I could not bring my KitchenAid on the plane. I had 4 suitcases as it was, and I didn't want to check a 5th one because each one was adding up, chat. It was adding up because I only brought the suitcases. I didn't ship anything. It was just way too expensive to ship anything, so I had to like sell all my old belongings and start over basically, besides my clothes and a few other things. Doing okay. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Yeah, you said that work had been going pretty tough because of your boss being away. Is he back now, or is he still... I can't remember when you said he was coming back. I think you said it was like next week. Yeah, no, it was so expensive. It was like so basically to move stuff of that variety, I would have had to like do like a cargo plane or like a cargo ship, and both were super expensive. And honestly, I didn't... the ship was cheaper, but I didn't know if I could like... This is gonna sound silly. I just didn't know if it would make it okay. I was really nervous. I was really nervous that like my stuff would come back and it would smell like fish. I don't know. You know what I mean? I was just nervous, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather just get the cash. We'll start over. I am sad about my collectibles, but what are you gonna do, you know? But I did tell my partner, I was like, well, now we can never get divorced or break up or anything because I have a KitchenAid here, so I'm not selling this one. Aw, thank you so much, Carrie. I hope you have a great day at work, lovely. And I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you as well. Thank you so much. Hi, Eliz. Yeah, a little surprise stream today. He's back, but then it was Thanksgiving and Prince had extended family come into town. Oh yeah. So you're like constantly running. You're not really like getting to rest on your holiday. You're visiting and hosting and all that stuff. I'm also learning that I might be gluten intolerant. Oh no. Oh, that is hard, especially if you've lived your whole life not like having a sensitivity to gluten. That's terrible. If anyone has any, you know, tips for recipes with gluten-free stuff, please like post them in the Discord. Let us know. Share your best tips and recipes and all that stuff. It could, I can imagine it was super expensive. It costs a lot to ship a few boxes across the US. True. I was trying to send him a Christmas present our first long distance year that we were dating, and it cost me like $75 for a box that had some candy and a couple of like little gifts. The box was like 3 pounds. It was like a you know, a pair of socks, some American candies that he liked, and then like some Fortnite stuff that I thought he'd like. It was just like silly little stuff, chat. It wasn't anything big. And it was like $75 to send it to the Netherlands, and I was like, I don't know about all that. The shader is so beautiful. I really like these shaders as well. They're so pretty. Hi, Loney. Welcome in. How was work today? Christine, it says, haven't been chatting because I was dropping the kids off, but thank you for the surprise stream. Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to be here. Oh my gosh, no, I'm so pumped to be here right now. I'm sorry that your morning hasn't been going that great. I hope that dropping the kids off was well, and I hope you have a good day at work as well. You know, sometimes I know that like there's no saving a day, especially when work is tough, but I still hope that you can still have somewhat of a good day, you know? Buns as well. Welcome in, lovely. How are ya? Hope you're having a great one. Chat, don't look over there. I want to show it to you guys so bad. Look how good it looks. Oh my god, it looks so good. Wait, sorry. That was Light Matica. I want to show you guys so bad. Does anyone want spoilers? Can I show you guys spoilers? Obviously, you still have to watch the episode that's coming out tomorrow. Suyu says, moving to another country must have been so nerve-wracking. I went on a short business trip to Europe for the first time and I was so nervous. Yeah, I started learning Dutch like a little bit before, but like very, very basic stuff. And honestly, I'm still not great at Dutch now. I understand so much, but I just have a lot of trouble speaking it. Okay, chat. For anyone who doesn't want spoilers, look away. I'll tell you guys when you can look back. Sorry, I'm gonna try to get safe. Okay. Chat, look at her. This is what I built in episode 3. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh, the night sky with all these lights. It's so gorgeous. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are ready for the episode tomorrow. There's a lot going on. We've got the firefly bushes. We've got, look at the little firefly. He's so cute. I love it here, chat. This is my favorite thing ever. I think this is my favorite build that I've made in a really long time. I keep saying that. Over here, we've got like a little wool farm. And it's rainbow, chat, of course. We got all the colors. We got some zombie villagers too. I'm gonna make them into farmers. But for right now, they are still here because I haven't cured them yet. And then we've got all the wheat we will ever need. We will never, ever, ever run out of wheat for mud again. If you know, you know. Look at that. And then we've got, you know, a little windmill right here. Just very, very basic decorations. And then down at the bottom, we've got a little melon and pumpkin farm as well. So just, you know, just passive resource generation. We've got, you know, a bunch of stuff going on. I do wish that I built this one higher, but I think I might end up moving it up eventually. Maybe someday. I don't know. Probably not. We all know me. I probably won't. But yeah, all the flower fields and all the crops. We got like a little glowberry farm. I love this place so much, and it takes up such a huge part of the valley. Like if you look at this, this is absolutely massive. Like it's way too big. It's way too big, but we're gonna have a big village there, like right, the village is gonna start like right here. So if we're looking at the map, the village is gonna be like this whole area right here. So it makes sense, right? It makes sense that we have a big farm to feed all the villagers. Okay, end of spoilers for anyone that doesn't want to have spoilers for them. There we go. No more spoilers. How long has the live been going? Void Serpent, we just started about an hour ago. I think we might go for like another hour and a half. I'm kind of like streaming impulsively. I'm sorry that your day was not that great at work, Loney. I hope that you have a great evening ahead of you. And my day's been going good. I got a lot of work done today. I got the episode posted. Well, scheduled, I should say. It's scheduled. And, yeah, I did some other miscellaneous work on another video, but then I didn't want to edit. I wanted to record or I wanted to stream. And I decided to stream just because I haven't in a while. Can you move the growing blocks one down instead of the redstone up? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. I'm a USPS mail carrier, and that's wild that it costs that much. I literally sent the package that I sent Venix through USPS. It was like 75, 72 or something like that. I still remember it was like an outrageous amount for like £3. But it was going international, so I guess it's not really that surprising. Princess says, it looks like I might have always been slightly gluten intolerant, but it's gotten worse, and someone who is gluten intolerant pointed out to me that's what they dealt with. So Princess, are you going for some like tests? I don't know if you've already mentioned that further down, sorry. Nerola says, this is the first time catching your stream. Yo, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some older messages, just because we were talking about the build. But thank you guys for letting me show you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys like it. The journey that we go on tomorrow to finish this build is quite the journey, chat. There's a little something for everyone there. There's building, there's yapping, there's exploration, there's danger. Episode 3 is definitely one that has a little bit of everything. Yeah, no problem, Lona, no problem. Good luck, good luck. Hope the drive goes well. It makes perfect sense. Maybe the farm was why the rest of the village grew. Ah, yeah, very true. So tomorrow in the comments chat, I want you guys to try to give me some name suggestions for the farm, because right now I'm calling it Frogcrafting Farms, and that's not very girly pop. So I need some name suggestions for the farm. I'll be back in 10 minutes. No worries, no worries. No test yet, but maybe. Yeah. Well, I hope that if you do take a break from having gluten for a couple months, I hope that once you have that break, that you feel a lot better. I've been considering that I also might have a gluten intolerance, but I'm very scared to go get tested because I don't want to know. I just want to. I'll just suffer. Alexander, hello. I see, the fact that I can say that means I probably don't have gluten intolerance. But you know who does have a gluten intolerance? I think Glee does, and I know that if I find out that he has a gluten intolerance, that I'm gonna have to go gluten-free too, because obviously we don't want to, you know, cross-contaminate and all that stuff. Oh, Golden Acres is beautiful. Okay. Buns, if you remember to comment that tomorrow, we'll put it up there, chat. We'll put it up there with like the good names. I don't know if I will remember that. Not because it's not a good name, but just because I have the memory of a 2-second-old goldfish. But Glee's been having a lot of issues with food, and we can't figure out what it is. We thought it was chicken for a while, but I don't know if it's actually chicken or not, because it happens when he doesn't have chicken as well. But one thing that I feel like very consistent in our lives is gluten, and I'm wondering genuinely if it's that. Because he's been to the doctor a couple times for like other stomach issues, but I don't know if this was tested. I obviously wasn't there for that, because like, why would I go to the doctor with him? He's a man, figure it out. I'm just kidding, Chad. No, it was when he went before, though. It was during COVID, so he had like a bunch of tests done over like the 2 years that we were in lockdown here. I don't know if the gluten sensitivity test was done for him, but it should have been. We also need to get some oak going. Once I replant this, we'll go and get some oak. Because we have a bunch of oak, I think. over there. Yeah, it's like past the acacia. My experience, the chicken intolerance also triggers from baked beans and a few other things. So maybe there's something there for Glee. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, no, I don't remember what it was. I know he was tested for like Crohn's disease and stuff, like a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what else they tested for because it's all in Dutch and I don't know all those words, chat. Like I can have a conversation, but I don't know all the medical words. Eventually, I hope to know all the medical words, but I don't know them now. You know, actually, grab a hoe for this as well because we can also grab some leaves. We do need quite a few leaves, always. I don't think there's such a thing as too many leaves. I recently started taking ADHD meds and I feel like it's helping my memory. Oh, probably. For sure. I'm doing good, Sid. I hope you're also doing good. Welcome in, welcome in. We are big vibing today. We're gathering some resources and getting pushed down by oak trees. So that's always fun. But we're pretty much completely out of wood after episode 3's project was done. So we're just doing our best to replenish that a little bit. And that's not to say that we won't resource gather for episode 4 as well, but we do have to consider, I don't know, I'm building like, I think maybe like 5 or 6 different things in episode 4. So I gotta have like a little bit of a head start here for myself. How much of everything do you need? I don't know. I'm just gathering stuff just to have some in reserve, you know? There's no specific amounts, just gathering stuff. My Japanese lessons recently got into renewable energy and I suddenly feel like I know nothing. Yeah, when you get into a situation in a language where you are learning it and you don't know the terms, it feels like I'm like, oh, okay, so basically I have the vocabulary of a toddler. Great. And you know, that vocabulary works most of the time for most conversations, but then it comes to like something like a little bit more serious, like medical talk or, you know, like technology and stuff, and you're like, maybe I'm not quite as fluent as I thought I was. But yeah, there's no specific amounts that we need for any of the materials we're gathering. We're just gathering stuff just so that we can yap and gather, you know? Just a yap and gather sesh. That's really what I needed in my life. I haven't went live in a couple weeks. Just been busy with the holiday and stuff. Finishing up a long play, finishing up episode 3, and then I started another video as well for I'm trying to get it out like around Christmas. It might be like slightly before Christmas, like Christmas Eve or maybe the day after Christmas. I don't know when it's going to be, but it's trying to be like right around Christmas. So that's the video that I'm going to work on next. It's like a special video. It's not Christmas related though, so don't worry. It's not like a holiday related. You can watch it any time of year if you wanted to. But it is a video that I've talked about making for a really, really long time. So I'm finally doing it. And I've also been working on that in the evenings. So I haven't really had a lot of time to do pretty much anything else lately. Just pretty much just recording, editing, sleeping, my class. How long have I been learning Dutch for? Honestly, I was like casually learning it for a couple of years, but I just started taking it like really seriously this year. So if you want an honest answer, probably like I would say like less than a year. I know like so many words. I know like pretty much every food word that's ever existed. I know how like I can follow conversations really, really well. My biggest thing is that I have a really hard time putting the sentences together. I understand the sentences when they're said to me, but I can't put them together to like reply. And that's what I'm really trying to work on with my class, because it doesn't really help if I can understand everyone, but I can't talk, you know? When did you get an acacia sapling? Episode 2? Yeah, I believe in episode 2, I talked about that. You ever feel like when trees try to crush you that it must be like when flies get swatted? Wait, I've never thought of that before, but now that you say it, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. But yeah, chat. Been very, very busy. Just constantly busy. And then, you know, okay. Me and my sister were trying to find something crossplay to play together on, because she's on PS5 and I'm on PlayStation, or I'm on PC, obviously. So a bunch of people were telling us, oh, you guys should try Monster Hunter. That's a really, really great game and it's crossplay, blah, blah, blah. So we tried Monster Hunter. Chat, that was... No offense to any Monster Hunter fans in the chat, okay? This is not against you personally. I feel like the people who told me to try that game hate me. I really didn't enjoy it. I thought I was going to. I really thought I was going to like it. Yeah, there's a savanna biome like right over by the spawn area, like right past the jungle biome. No problem, Venus. Have a good one. Good luck with doing all the mail carrying today. Hope it goes well. Coffee, welcome in. How are you doing? How is your world going, Eliz? How's all the building going? Whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to pause there. I am going to pause though, just because I feel like I have to sneeze. One sec. Actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take a quick pee break, so I will be right back. I'm so sorry. While I was about to sneeze, I was like, oh, if I sneeze, I might pee myself. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Appreciate you guys letting me take a break. Snowy, welcome in. Coffee, nice to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome, welcome. Can you name tag the copper golems? Yeah, I name tagged this one. This is Robert. Pseudomim, hello, hello. Vince, welcome in, welcome in. How are y'all? Hope you're having a great day. Good luck with the resource collection. Not a lot of builds yet, but I'm getting the resources for an iron farm build. I need to add some finishing touches to it. Oh yeah, absolutely. That makes sense to me. Chat, should we put stuff away? I feel like we should put stuff away. Because we have quite a bit of wood now, although we need more oak. We always need more oak. Oak wood is something that we really need a tree farm for. I also want to eventually move out of eating steak and move towards golden carrots. So hopefully once we cure those 2 villagers that I have, we can make like a farmer. Yeah, 100% coffee. That is the reference. That is what we were referencing. Oh, we didn't get any pale oak. We have a little bit of pale oak. But yeah, we have a lot more spruce wood and dark oak wood now, which is like the big 2 that we were kind of missing. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start putting stuff away. I don't know. This is going to be horrible, I think. I don't even know what to do with all of this. That reminds me, I need to collect more cherry for a mega build. Ooh, what's the mega build you're working on? I had calcite somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh no, you know what? I think it was in one of these chests, and I just never... I didn't have anywhere to put it. Maybe there. What's the shader? All the stuff I'm using is in the description. There's a card there. Yo, Adele, welcome in. No problem. Good luck, good luck. Hope you have a great day at work. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I definitely don't stream at the greatest time for all my US folks. But today is an exception. Today I was just feeling like streaming, so I blew off other work so that I could stream instead. Do you have an elytra? I do not. I do not. I haven't been to the end. I've barely been to the nether in this world. We actually are just past the 293 days. But it's still pretty early game, I'd call it. I don't even have like fully maxed out armor yet or anything. We're pretty much taking this world kind of slow. Not for any specific reason. Normally I go to the end around this time, but I don't know. I just I think I want to challenge myself to do this whole valley without shulker boxes and an elytra. Once we get to 1,000 days, and we get the whole valley transformed and completed, that will be my reward, is allowing myself to go to the end. And sometimes I know that like that kind of thing can seem like really restrictive and weird, but like, I don't know, I feel like it's also kind of nice to challenge yourself once in a while to do something different outside of your comfort zone. She hates us? I do not hate you guys. When's the next episode in this world coming out? Tomorrow, Vince. It comes out tomorrow, and there have been spoilers in this stream. I'm not playing an SMP, Charles. This is a single-player hardcore world, and this is the current series that's going on my channel. It's still pretty fresh. There are 2 episodes out already, and episode 3 comes out tomorrow. But we're not building anything today. We're just gathering resources for whenever I start the next episode. The next episode is probably going to be after New Year's, chat, so don't expect another one this month. But that's because I am working on a different video right now that I have been trying to make for a couple of years, and I kept like losing I don't know, not patience, but like losing the idea or just not having time. So I'm finally doing it and I'm super excited. Have you gotten cherry wood? Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Coffee. I'm so sorry that you've had a rough night. I hope that the rest of your day gets better, and I hope you have a good weekend up ahead of you. Yeah, I've been talking about the idea of this video for like 2 years now. The earliest mention of this video was 2.5 years ago in my Discord. So I'm finally doing it. I don't know, I just kept getting distracted with other stuff, and you know, you guys know how it goes. Sometimes you just get a little distracted. I have ADHD, chat. What do you want from me? Listen, we're lucky I can even make these videos. We're lucky. So is your copper golem your sorter? No. I mean, he does work around here, but just a couple of things. He's not really like a full sorting or anything. He's just a little buddy, like a little guy, you know? No expectations of him. He's just chilling. But yeah, the point of this stream, chat, was to fill my wood chest back up with dark oak and spruce and a little bit of oak as well. We did that. And now I'm just going ahead and sorting all the stuff from the project. Because all this stuff was over at the project area, which is over there. I'm trying not to look out the window so you guys don't see it. I'm trying not... I can't do any more spoilers on this stream. I already gave spoilers, so if you guys want to see spoilers, you're gonna have to rewind and go back. But if you don't want to see spoilers, you're in good hands because there won't be any more. It'll be a good weekend, then it's finals. Oh, yeah. So you just gotta lock in a little bit next week. And then you'll be done with your first semester. I'm rebuilding a ruined village in a mod pack because I'm using the pre-generated structures that forces me to do different blueprints. Oh, I love that. I actually love that. That's a really, really good way to kind of like change up the way that you always build, or if you build a very like specific way all the time. Using like pre-generated structures can really help with that. Oh yeah, that was the messed up maps. Chat, I might have to we might have to put some chests over there. Hold on. All right, let's make a little bit of a closet in here. Does this work? Are these open still? Okay, they do. I'm just gonna get this full up of random stuff. That one doesn't work. Okay, right, because that is yeah. Okay, that's the floor. There we go. Okay. What doing? Just we're just working on organizing a little bit, I would say. I don't think we're doing anything in particular. I have exams next week. I'm cooked. Like bad? Like, do you need to go study, or just are you just like studying is not even gonna help at this point? Because that's also fair. I'm gonna rewatch this later from the start so I can see the spoilers. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Nicole, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I also have finals and did bad on my last test. Ooh. Well, good luck, good luck. Hope it goes better. Hope it goes well. Yeah, I don't know if we're going into the mines or not. Maybe we'll smelt up all that copper. I've got quite a bit that I can fortune up, but I want to get this all done first. That way it can just be out of my, you know, out of my way. Does that make sense? Oof. My armor enchants have been awful lately. I'm sorry to hear that. You're Australian? Welcome in, welcome in. I planned everything to study this week so I don't have to worry about it next week. That's very fair. I wish that I had any good tips for studying, but I really don't. I really don't. I don't know how I got through school at all, to be honest. I was one of those girlies that didn't have to study in high school. And then when I got to university, I had a really big wake-up call that my old habits were not going to cut it. But I still didn't really do that great with studying. I don't know why. I did okay overall, but a lot of it was like last minute cram studying, and that's not really good, I don't think. I wouldn't recommend that. I have homeschool, so you don't, we don't usually study. Oh, I mean, that's fair, I guess. I don't really know. I didn't really know anything about homeschooling, to be honest. What'd you major for? I majored in psychology. I wanted to do like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like talk therapy. I wanted to be a therapist. But then I was doing like my practicums, like my student placements, and I really didn't do well with that. I had a really hard time with like remaining professional and not like worrying about clients and stuff like that, which is obviously not something that you want to be doing if you're supposed to be like remaining impartial. So I ended up not doing I ended up changing my path basically, and yeah, then I realized a little too late that I really couldn't afford to change my path, but I was kind of stuck there. So I just didn't really do much with my field or with my degree, unfortunately. I wanted to go to grad school, but it was just so expensive to go to grad school, especially when you were like already in debt, and yeah, there was like no guarantee of like a decent job afterwards. I wanted to teach. I wanted to like do research and teach and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It just didn't happen for me. That's all. Gamer Turtle, hello, welcome in. I just started my first year of uni. Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully you're having a great time. You're loving it. Mizuki, hello. Halfway through my sophomore year, I wanted to quit. Yeah. I feel that. But yeah, I've done a lot of different jobs. I've kind of like gone around and done a lot of different things. I bartended for a while. I worked in HR for a while. I've been a cashier before. I worked in retail. But now I do YouTube. And this has been so far the best of all my jobs. I mean, who wouldn't want to get paid to play Minecraft, you know? Very lucky to be in the position that I am, and that's because of you guys, so thank you very much. That's 100% a chat W, you know. I've thought about quitting my master's degree many times, but graduating next week finally. I'm really, really proud that you stuck it out, Eliz. That's so awesome, dude. Like, genuinely, very, very, very proud of you. Also that you passed your test on the first try. Let's go. I know you were like really, really nervous about that, but very proud of you. You should be a therapist through streams. I don't know if I could. I like the idea, like sort of like telehealth. I do believe there are some therapists out there that use Minecraft for like kids therapy and stuff. I'm just like, I have a really hard time remaining impartial. It's really, really hard for me to put things down that, and people have always like treated me as like the therapist friend, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I wanted to get into it. Because I thought I would be good at it, and it was just a lot for me. It was way too much for me emotionally. Like when you're thinking about like different things that have happened to different people, and like you don't even know these people besides like them being one of the clients of the place that you work, you know what I mean? And that was just really, really hard for me. So I eventually had to be like, okay, this is probably not for me. That's exactly the problem that I had, Christine. It's very, very hard for me to like I worried a lot all the time about stuff that I have no business worrying about. It was hard for me to like leave things at work or to like let things go. And that's what I worry about if I ever took that a little bit more seriously. I mean, like I feel like I'm a very, very considerate person to like my personal friends and stuff like that. And I worry about them all the time. I can't imagine if it was like my job to help somebody and I was, you know, I feel like that would be very, very tough for me. I also couldn't separate. Kiana, you had the same experience as well as Christine as well. You know, I feel like that's not a bad thing to have too much empathy. It just means that that job wasn't meant for me, and you know, other people might be a little bit better at that. I do think having a therapist that can have empathy is a very, very important thing, but too much empathy might be a little, like, it might get a little parasocial, you know what I mean? I don't know if you can say that your therapist is parasocial because obviously you go to them in person, but I just didn't want to be a parasocial therapist, if that makes sense, which I don't know if it does. What are you planning to do this stream? Just resource gathering? Yeah, we're putting stuff away. We did some resource gathering already for like the first hour and a half, or maybe hour and 10 minutes. We gathered a ton of wood, but now we're just putting stuff away. This is all the stuff that I was using for the new episode. So I want to get all of this put away. That's priority number one. I'm excited. This is my final year of school. Let's go. That's very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. A lot of people are finishing school right now. Have you guys realized that? A lot of people are finishing school right now. It's very cold in my house. It's also so cold here, Mama Witch. It's genuinely freezing. I mean, we had like a slight dusting of snow last week and then it like went away instantly, but it's still pretty cold. It hasn't brought any more snow with it, but it's definitely chilly. Put that away, put this away. Hello, what's up, Robert? How's it going? You good? You chilling, little buddy? You got like a foot of snow. Nice, nice. I am jealous. I wish that we had more snow, but we don't. I don't want too much. I just want enough so my dog can go run around in it and we can have, you know, like the I'm dreaming of a white Christmas vibes, you know? I want that so badly, but I'm also happy that we don't have a ton of snow. Sorry, chat. I'm a little bit focused right now. I feel old. No, definitely not. Definitely not. You have experience. That's all. You know, you're not old. You just have experience. At least that's what I'm telling myself, because I don't want to ever think of myself as old. Although sometimes I do say when I'm playing Valorant that I'm like 57 years old, and some people are way nicer when you say that you're a little kid or you're an old lady. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn this game to play with my grandson. He's I'm like, he's 13 and this is his favorite game. And people are like, oh. So old? Okay, Glee. Your name should be Glee. Glee Gold. Because you're old. You're very old, actually. You're the most old person that I know. Everyone lightly bully Glee. The baddie grandma Minecrafter, imagine. I'm curious though, what was everyone's Spotify listening age? If you guys have your Spotify Wrapped, what was your listening age? Mine was 24. Glee got 17 or 16 or something. I don't understand how, like, he's not listening to Baby Shark, and not that 16-year-olds are listening to Baby Shark either, but I don't understand how this age was calculating. You got 21. 21 I feel like is a good one. 31 if I remember. Spotify said that that I was 27, but I'm 18. Oh man. That would have hurt my feelings at 18, I'm not gonna lie. Mine said 24. That was pretty chill. $48, but I use YouTube Music? Oh. 48 is very old. Joking, chat, joking. Wait, I feel like we have a spot for empty maps. Sorry, if I'm just like walking past stuff that you're like, Frogcrafting, please pick that up like 5 times in a row. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, okay? I'm trying. But you have to understand that my brain is doing its best. That doesn't mean that it's doing everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's the actual best. Does that make sense? I'm doing what I can though. That's important. Oh, we don't have a lot of room for bones, but you know what? I can put those over here in this. Why do I have tough in there? What? I can put them over there. There you go, buddy. I got 85? What are you listening to? Like, no judgment. I'm just curious. 85? Oh, sorry, chat. AC or K. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? Can I eat the bones? I mean, I wouldn't eat them if I were you. Oh, this guy, he can't find polished tuff. All right. There you go. Wait, I hear a wandering trader. Oh, he's right there. Hello? Why are you in my, like, if I had windows, they'd be right here. Why are you here? Why are you here? Ooh, mini ender chest. I want that. Sea pickles. Should we buy that? I don't have any sea pickles yet. Yeah, we definitely getting that. I don't know if I want any of this other stuff though. We could buy mini emerald block. Yeah, we'll buy mini emerald block. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. I just want your leads. I don't care about you. You can stay, but your llamas have to go. So I can take the leads. Hold on. There we go. Sorry everyone. Sorry that you all had to see that. Sorry. Kazu, thank you so much for the 320. Welcome in. How are you? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was not paying attention. Hello, thank you so much. Really appreciate that super chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great one. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. We are just doing a little bit of a chill resource gathering and cleaning up stream. So episode 3 of this world comes out tomorrow. There's a big project over there that I'm trying not to show you guys. But episode 3 will be out tomorrow, and I'm really trying to clean up after episode 3. Because wow, I have so much stuff to put away that I just never put away. I'm doing great, Tiger. Welcome in. I'm good, but I'm so tired, but so far so good. That is good to hear. Happy Friday, lovely. I'm doing great. Well, okay, besides chat, I talked about this earlier, but besides the fact that I'm allergic to our mouthwash that we just got, well, we got it like last week, but I'm super allergic to it, so my mouth feels like a little bit weird, like, because I feel like it stripped all of like the flesh on my, or like the top part of my tongue, do you know what I mean? So like everything feels like super sensitive. So I feel like I'm like talking a little bit weird. I apologize if I am. Just because like everything is super sensitive. But it's finally like growing back, which is fine. It's not as sensitive as it was like the other day. But otherwise I'm great too. I'm having a great one. Imagine a creeper dropping in at you on you at that moment. Why would you wish that on me? Hello? Also, chat, let's just give ourselves a round of applause. We made it to episode 3 again. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Next episode 4, we're gonna celebrate making it to episode 4 with a very special thing that we're going to go get, so that hopefully we don't die. Froggy, I think you need to live in a bubble. I mean, like, basically I already do. Like, to be honest, the YouTuber life is a lonely, solitary one. Can you put all this away? You're so lazy, Robert. You're so lazy, actually. Let's bully Robert. That'll make us feel better. Yay, we're back where we started. Let's go. Let's not remind everyone of the trauma. Sorry. Oh, did you recently see that on the tab for the post tab, Christine? Oh, that must have been a jump scare and a half for you. You're like, what? She just started that. No, we're good. I haven't died. We're good. I've been really trying very hard not to die. In fact, you guys are going to be so proud of me when episode 3 comes out tomorrow. There's a part of episode 3 where you guys are going to be like, what are you doing? What? I know Kiana is going to be like shaking her fist at the screen being like, Frogcrafting, what are you doing? What is your problem? But then don't worry. We walk it back. We walk it back on that one. We're like, maybe not. You have to put it in his chest. I know, but he can't really put all this stuff away. He doesn't know where it goes. You know, I feel like Robert is one of those kids where like they show up to like the family event and then someone's like, oh, let's go see if, you know, Aunt Frogcrafting needs help. And then I'm there like, no, I don't want to have to explain it to you. So no. And you're like, oh, Aunt Frogcrafting is kind of a bee. I don't know where to put these. That's a good shout. So this one is Blackstone. This one's terracotta. That one's old shields. Okay, this one could be mini blocks. Someone's gonna start keeping track of all this stuff. I vote Vaughn because Vaughn's not here. And then we can yell at him when it's messed up. Did you almost die? I don't want to reveal too much, but I felt like I was going to. I saw my life flash before my eyes. How was the drive, Loney? Hopefully it was a good one. Hopefully uneventful. Lona, the new Valorant bundle came out today and it's so beautiful. I don't have the Radianite to upgrade it, but I need it so bad. I need it badly. I played a game of Valorant earlier and someone yelled at me. So I said, don't yell at me. I'm just a baby. And they were like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, yeah. I feel like Mojang needs to update their AI to be 15 chests and 3 high, not 2. I agree. There is like a way that you can get them to go 3 high. So, okay, this is like a little hack if you guys didn't know. At least this works on Java Edition. I don't know if it works on Bedrock. If you trap them in a place where you can put a dirt and then, hold on. And then you make this into path block. They can see through the path block to access these chests. So then they can do like chests like this and be 3 high. I don't know. That's my one thing about using copper golems for like an auto sorter. I feel like it's fine for some things, but I don't know if I'm gonna love it for everything. We'll see how it goes once we get to that point. We're nowhere near that point yet, but we'll see how it goes. I'm leaving now. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping. Appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Flashbacks from the previous season? No. It wasn't creeper related. It was like lava and fall damage related. I got an oat milk hot chocolate. I want a sip. Who's up trying to give me a sip of their hot chocolate? Let's, like, come on now. Why are you guys taking it all? We have more buckets. We do have more buckets. And we have a bunch of axolotls too. You guys will see that in episode 3. All right, let's grab all of this. We are finally, chat, we are really getting down here to the wire. Look at that. We pretty much cleaned up our whole base. Well, that's not true. We have so much more to clean, but I don't really want to. I'm tired. Hot chocolate sounds so good right now. I wish that I had some hot chocolate, but again, I'm allergic to chocolate, but I might as well just have a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm not getting any younger, chat. Oh, there's my bed. Oh my gosh, chat. I've been looking for this light gray bed. I've had this light gray bed since like day one. I've been looking for this thing forever. I did not know that it was in this chest. Ashley, welcome in, lovely. How is it going? Did you already move? And if you did, how did the move go? Hopefully it went well. They're still new, so I'm sure they'll update them. It's just my thought. Yeah. They climb ladders too. Wait, the copper golems can climb ladders? If that's the case, I really wish that they could get more than 3 or more than 10 chests, because if they were climbing ladders, they could easily get like 20-25 by themselves, you know what I mean? Oh, also chat, look, I finally got a Bad Omen bottle 1. Look at all these Bad Omen bottles. We're gonna be able to do so many raids. We're gonna be able to do so many raids. Can you have white chocolate? I can have white chocolate. I can. I just don't really like white chocolate as much because sometimes I feel like it's really, really sweet. But I don't mind it. I don't like if I'm just having like a white, you know, hot cocoa or whatever, that's like fine. We'll put this in here. We've got to put these in here. Here, do you do that side? Will you do those? I don't remember if you do that side or not. Thank you for the stream, Frog. The winter blues have been hitting me today and I needed a bit of a pick-me-up. I'm glad that I was able to bring some sunshine onto your cloudy winter day. I mean, I didn't really do anything, but I just wanted to go live for a little bit. I haven't been live in a while and I very much apologize about that. But we should be almost back on track, chat. Almost back on track. I had to get a new graphics card. You guys will see in episode 3, just a little heads up. You're gonna see some graphical issues. I was having some problems with my OBS, my computer, and so I got a new graphics card and all that stuff. It's all fixed now. But you guys will notice I mention it and I like pointed out in the video. There's like a little note that I'm sorry, it looks like, you know, no offense, but it looks like very, very bad. But unfortunately, you guys are just gonna have to live with like the 8 or 9 minutes that it looks bad. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh my god, stupid evil baby! I forgot about you! How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Oh my gosh! How's boat life? Do you like it? I really want to give you this pale oak boat, but I don't... I think that you will try to die. Here, let me... Come over here. Get in the pale oak boat. I feel like that's just girly pop. No offense, Spruce boat. You're just not girly pop enough. Oh, B-dubs on Hermitcraft prove that they cannot climb ladders. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Build a home? We have a home. We're literally in a home. Oh, for the bunny. Yeah, maybe. At some point, we probably will. So I actually have a plan for the bunny and some of the other animals around the valley, but I can't tell you what it is. But it's actually gonna go right over there. Like right over in that whole area over there. Like far. Not close, but far. Also, chat, can we just say, hello, it's raining? Hello? Guess who fixed for rain? I did. I don't know what I did, but I fixed it. I fixed it. I don't think it was my graphics card, but I fixed it right around the same time. So maybe it was my graphics card. Maybe my graphics card wouldn't render rain for some reason. I don't know, but it's working now. It's working, chat. Speaking of cloudy days, today was like the last day of school. I had to say goodbye to my students. Oh no! That's so sad, but also so sweet. I'm glad that they had that time with you. Like to be so sad to like leave them. That is so sweet. Wait, I feel like we had... Yeah, we did. Okay, wait. I have stuff all over the place that just kind of doesn't belong all over the place. So we've got some books. A compass? I don't know. I don't know if we need a compass. Maybe someday we will. Oh, for map making, probably. If you would take one villager profession and remove it from the game and replace it with another one. Oh, that's a good question. I think I would remove the butcher. I don't know anyone who uses the butcher to trade. I feel like I would remove the butcher, and if I would add any profession, I would add a beekeeper. Because I feel like we should be able to trade for candles. I feel like that would be very cute. Mr. Buffy, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, hello. Wait, don't shoot at Michael, Meowko Katzen. Oh, chat. We have to run so that Meowko Katzen doesn't get unalived. Oh, look at them! Get away from him! He is an icon and a legend! What is going on? What is going on this stream? I'm afraid that I will hit Meowko Katzen. Can you go this way? Come over here. Look, over here. Ow. Oh. What? How did the pre-fire didn't hit? Are we kidding? This is why people are mean to me in Valorant. Because I play Minecraft and then I can't aim when I go back to Valorant, and then I can't aim when I go back to Minecraft. Bad Omen 3. Oh my gosh. Hi, Blockdown. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Been loving your new series. Absolutely, and really enjoying it. I love this world, but I'm a bad builder. No, you definitely can build the stuff that I build here. Like, you definitely can. You just gotta practice. That's all. Ask Blockdown. When I first met Blockdown, the stuff that I was making was, you know, but after making some friends that build and practicing a lot, like, I got a lot better, and you definitely can too. You definitely can. I almost punched a Marcus. Oh my gosh. Imagine the world just ends right here live on stream because I punched a Marcus because they were in my sugarcane field for some reason. That's it, chat. We need an auto sugarcane farm. Oh. Wow, they're running up on them. What? I didn't know iron golems hated phantoms. Wait. Well, let them come over here. I want to see what happens. Help. Okay, maybe we don't see anything. Maybe we don't see anything. What changed? Oh, that's rude. Wait, wait. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I remembered what I said. Never mind. Okay, anyways, moving on. I punched an iron golem accidentally yesterday and they did nothing. Was it one that you summoned yourself? Because the ones that you summon yourself don't attack you if you accidentally punch them, but the ones that naturally spawn because of the villagers, they will wreck you. You gotta be careful. All right, let's repair our tools a little bit. And then, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be like a shorter stream, but we might call it like after that, chat. Bro's devious, absolutely, but we don't mind. Why is the llama in there? So, okay, we had Candy Cat. I had some llamas, and they were getting attacked by zombies. And then the llamas were spitting at each other, and then they started a turf war between the llamas, and then they all killed each other. So I have to have the llamas separate from zombies now. Oh, that's weird, Eliz. That's weird. How's it going, Twerking Frog? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my god, hello? Yeah, no, they had this massive war. I had them, you remember? Oh, sorry, you guys are seeing spoilers on the map, sorry. I had them all in this little thing right here, and they all started fighting and killing each other, and then they were all dead. Also, do you guys want spoilers again? I feel like I feel like we need another spoiler. I said that we wouldn't do another spoiler, but I feel like we need another one so badly. I want to see what it looks like when it rains, chat. I haven't seen that. Okay, we're doing spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, don't look. Oh man, wow. Absolutely love it. It's a little dark over there though. I feel like I need to put some lights somewhere over there, like along the windmill. Somehow I need to like hang some lights over there or something. That's one thing that I will say. But the rest of it I'm in love with, genuinely. I feel like this is maybe I popped off here. Maybe I have popped off. I fear that I have popped off. No, don't be rude. Don't be rude. There's a creeper right there. Looking like a velociraptor in the tall grass. That's rude. Put glow lichen on the roof. That's a good point. Glow lichen is actually one of those blocks that I don't use enough. Let me go get some. Chat, make sure you like and subscribe. What if I just end stream and never go live again? What if I just what if we just do something else? Like, we'll just do something else. What if we just simply do something else for a while? Can you guys tell that I placed like 4,000 wheat seeds? Is it obvious? Is it obvious that I placed like 4,000 wheat seeds this week or last week or whatever it was? I feel like I am... We are struggling here. We are very much struggling. I'm gonna delete my world? Don't do that. I'm not gonna delete mine. No. I just died in a hardcore world and I retired a different hardcore world earlier this year. I really need something that I can stick with, chat. I need something that I can be passionate about, you know? And I was passionate about our last world too, but I died. I didn't mean for that to happen. It was very embarrassing. I cried for hours. Why do you want to delete your world though, Mr. Buffy? Just ghost the universe? Yeah. Just like one day the Discord's gone. My YouTube channel just never updates again. You guys might see me post on my Instagram story, but I never reply to anything. Imagine. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Also, has anyone else noticed, like, I feel like bats are very prevalent suddenly? I hear a baby zombie, I just don't see it. Like, why is there always a random bat flying around my world? Like, where does it come from? My armor's basically perfect now. Let's go. Let's go. I still need to get protection. I think my helmet's good. I need protection 4 on my boots and my leggings. But otherwise we're pretty chill. We're pretty chill, chat. We're big chillin'. Okay, sorry, there's also spoilers here. I apologize. Actually, you know what? No. If you come to the stream, I'm probably gonna give spoilers. I can't help it. I can't help it, chat. I literally spoil every single thing. I get somebody a Christmas present. I'm like, here you go. And they're like, it's September. Why is this wrapped already? Okay. Oh, bruh. That scared me. Okay, hopefully this helps a little bit at night with how the with how dark it is over here. Oops. Actually, ooh. We're fine. We have feather falling 4. We're fine. I don't think I said that in this video, but we did get feather falling from a villager. One of the villagers that we cured. It's the ADHD now or never mentality. So true. So real. I'm like, well, I either do it now or I will forget for the next 6 years. So those are our only options. I'm missing one piece. Where'd it go? I bet it's up there. F3B? How? How is it up there? How? Well, okay, we're never getting that back. Chat, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go get that. I'm sorry. There we go. Replant that. I'm gonna take going off to work now, but remember to hydrate and take care of yourselves. Thank you so much, Shizuka. I appreciate that. Hope you have a good day at work and have a good weekend as well. I think next year I want to start a hardcore world. Finally ready for it, Kiana. It can be a lot. I feel like it can be a little bit overwhelming at first, but then once you do it, like, you're fine, you know? You play a little bit differently in hardcore. Some people play without a shield in hardcore. I don't understand that, but I don't know. You just play a little bit differently until you get geared up. By the time you're geared up, try to go into the caves a little bit and get used to how hard the mobs hit. And then you can kind of anticipate and you'll be fine. Just, you know, just don't get hit. Just dodge easily. You got this. I believe in you. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna fortune up this copper ore really quick, and then we'll set it to smelt, and then we'll probably get going for today, chat. We've had a pretty successful day. And it was a little bit shorter than I would normally stream, but this is also kind of like a an impulsive stream, I guess you would say, and I have to also get stuff ready for dinner. Tomorrow I'm going to be making cookies, so I've got to prep all my cookie dough as well. I can't believe it's already the end of the year. Same. Like, I feel like it was literally just yesterday that we did episode 1 of season 2. And now here we are, all this time later, a year later, and we're just finishing episode 3 of season 3. We got one more video coming out before the end of the year, chat. We've got another, if you guys have been here for a long time, once you see this video, you're gonna probably laugh to yourself and be like, oh my gosh, she finally did it. But we got a big video coming the end of this month around Christmas time. Yeah, it was a great bonus stream. 100% agree. Pro tip for surviving hardcore: don't die. True. Absolutely true. I play with too many dangerous mods to do hardcore. Yeah, you gotta be careful if you're playing with all those kinds of mods. I don't really like a lot of dangerous mods. I only do hardcore when it's not modded. If it's modded, I will play in like hard survival, but I will not play in hardcore. Well, I guess besides my Twitch world, but that started as a regular world, so it was a little bit different. Chibi, oh my gosh, hello. Chibi, you literally just came in as I was saying I'm gonna get off for today. Oh, I'm sorry, Chibi. No, I feel like this always happens. I know, I'm super excited. I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. And I think I'm gonna make some sugar cookies next week. I'm trying to find a new recipe for Christmas, chat. I don't like I'm bored of the ones that I always do, but I saw this different recipe for sugar cookies that are supposedly like super soft for a super long time, and they looked a little bit thicker too. And I'm not a girl that like loves sweets all the time, but for Christmas, there we go. Oh, we gotta be quick. Bruh. Okay, well. I needed groceries or I would have been here an hour ago. No, it totally makes sense. It's totally good. I am the one I impulsively streamed. And I'm also like not going for like a full 3 hours. You're gonna go sleep? Yeah, no problem, Jersey. Sleep well, sleep well. All right, chat. I think we're gonna call it here. We got a lot of our chores done. We've completely sorted all of the stuff that was in our house, and we got our wood chest all full again. So I mean, honestly, for only streaming for like 2.5 hours or 2 hours 15 minutes, we got a lot done today. Fiona as well. No way, Fiona. I'm so sorry. I'm literally like just about to get off. You and Chibi are coming in like right at the time where I'm like I'm getting off. Hi Prince, welcome in. Oh no. Yeah, it was a very fun stream. I hope you guys have a great weekend as well ahead of you. Don't forget tomorrow brand new video comes out. Episode 3 of this world comes out tomorrow. So if you guys are following the series, or if you're new here and you want to watch the series, go catch up on episodes 1 and 2. Episode 3 will be out tomorrow, literally less than 24 hours from now. I know, I'm so sorry, Fiona. I was just doing a little funny, silly, goofy stream. But thank you guys so much for all of the vibes today. Thank you guys so much for the super chats, all the chatting in general. Thank you guys for liking the streams. I'm so excited for you guys to see the next episode of this world. And I can't wait to start planning the next episode as well, which will be coming in the new year. So this is our last episode for this year out of this series. And then in the new year, we'll have a new episode. Just because I'm going to finish up, like I said, this other video that I've been planning for like 2 years. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a very good end of the year, chat. But thank y'all so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday morning.